welcome back. Today's going to be part 2 of my position work for precision rifle. I'll link the first video in the description below. So all I'm doing today is I'm going from one position or two positions on the barricade to incorporating use of the bipod. I'm also going to be incorporating hold over, hold under, and last I'm going to be incorporating multiple shots just like the last video. So I still have that 8-inch plate at about 250 or 275. That's the target I'm going to be working with this entire day today. So for this 5.56 gun, it's about 0.9 mils of drop. I have another target that's closer to full size C-zone target, and that's at about 100 yards from me. So first thing I'm going to do is treat this like a stage. I'm going to dial the 0.9. So dialing the 0.9 tells me that I can hold dead center on that target at the farthest distance, which is going to be the easiest for me. And then at the 100, I only have to hold slightly low if it's a small target. However, it's a full C-zone. So even if it's about 4 inches high, I can hold center and still be on the metal there. So no issues there. This is a second focal plane optic. So what it also does for me is enable me to hold dead center and slightly low at any magnification on both targets. I'm going to dial 0.9. All right. I'm on 10. I'm going to dial this down to 8 just so we can really maximize that second focal plane work. And then I'm going to engage 2 hits from this barricade here. I'll deploy the bipod and then 2 hits from the bipod. So with that, I'm working position work here. I'm working deploying the bipod and then grabbing that bag, using that for some rear support. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so I got down in position there. I did not settle in as well as I should have, so I had a few misses there. Once I settled in, I was good. Part of the gas gun match is that you're being graded on speed, so you can shoot a little bit quick. If you're shooting a division with a higher magazine capacity, the misses will kind of settle themselves out in the end. So let's do that one more time. Alright, so the thing I noticed on that first run was that my misses were all low, and I wasn't perceiving that I was driving the gun down. So I added another 1/10 of a mil, one more click. So I put a full mil on this gun, and you can see my hits were a lot better there. So something to note, I haven't chronoed this ammo that I'm shooting. It's probably a little bit slower than what this gun was zeroed with. That's just something to keep in mind. Alright, so now I'm going to work close engagement on that steel at about 100. And I'm going to work a far engagement again on that 8-inch plate. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start off the barricade. I'm going to use this position, and I'm going to move down to a prone. So again, I'm practicing staging that bag, not using it when I don't have to. I'm also going to work changing magnifications, as well as deploying the bipod. So a lot of skills being worked in this one drill. All right, so I'm dialed down to 4. I'm going to get to that middle position, engage the close steel. I'm just going to hold center and send it. I'm going to have that bag pre-staged, deploy the bipod, magnify up, and then we'll go from there. Okay. You guys saw there, at that 100-yard target, big piece of steel, twice as close almost, or more rather. Super quick to engage. Right, I can let that reticle just float in the center there. I was dialed down to 4 power instead of maxed out, so I'm not chasing the perfect center of the center. I'm just letting it go. And then when I got in the prone, first round was a miss, but you saw, I think, the benefit of the 5.56 gas gun in precision rifle application is that I could immediately spot my impact and correct it there. I think if we were to look at those splits, let's see, 0.89 split between the this third and fourth shot, or second and third rather. So pretty quick follow-up shots, engaging here, again, 8-inch plate at 250 or more-ish. All right, so now I'm working the same sequence again, but instead of shooting with a dialed magnified optic and then going from 4 power to 10 power, I'm going to shoot that close target with my top-mounted red dot and then go down to my magnified optic and engage the far target with that. All right, so not a big deal at all shooting off holds. Again, I'm only holding 1 mil. I'll say that the mil R reticle in this old Nightforce scope is really fine, it's really clean. It makes it super easy to have an accurate hold at distance. Shooting with the top mounted red dot, not a big deal. When I finally put up on target there, I was a little bit brighter by 1 more click than I want to be. And that probably impacted that first round miss. But no big deal, just correct and move on. All right, so here I'm going to work multiple positions, right? Again, not just 2, but 3. So I'll do the middle here, I'll go prone, and then I'll finish up in the bottom on the barricade. So that'll force me to move multiple directions, take multiple positions, and I'm moving in a methodology that's not quite optimal. I can probably start with my bipod deployed, so I'm just going to be coming straight down onto this barricade here. So we'll give that a shot. Okay, interesting there. I didn't get bolt lock for whatever reason. Finished with a miss, that's fine. Again, this is practice. Something I noticed when I got here, I was way less stable. Probably was leaning a little bit too much forward. So I'm gonna try this position again. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and do a high bag position here. I think that might get me a little bit more stable instead of leaning so much forward. So we'll give that a shot real quick. Now, what I figured out just in that drill, right, was that I had 3 positions, 2 were fine, 1 wasn't, and then I went and I practiced that third one that wasn't good. I found a better way. Now I know moving forward, I'm going to throw this bag in high on a low barricade like this instead of flat. All right, guys, these are some pretty simple drills, not very high round count. Doesn't take a lot of equipment, doesn't take a lot of targetry, it doesn't take really anything other than you to put the work in. If you have any questions, guys, let me know. Thanks.